Welcome back to Sevtech Ages, and we're going to start by, well, following the advancements. Down here, we want constellation paper, so we're going to make a couple of ingots of gold. I'm down here in our basement area. Got one melter here, which is the early version, and we've got another version here, which is the late version with lava. That one I'm just going to use to make blood or something like that. That's one, and we need two gold ingots, I think. And then what we're also going to do is I'm going to make some Tinker's Construct tools. Now you can see a couple of in my inventory already. I've covered Tinker's Construct at least 2 or 3 times, so I don't want to really cover this again too much. But I will just show you the basics of which tools I chose to make and not necessarily how to make them, because it is fairly straightforward to anyone who's played it before. So I think we're going to make a hammer first of all. Yep. And we're going to have a bronze hammer head, a wooden plate, a stone plate, and for now I'm just going to use an iron tough rod. So this will make it so that it tries to self-repair. Sometimes it damages you as well, so that's the downside. Bronze happens to be just really good as a hammerhead, and magnetic is useful for pulling items to you. So bronze, wood, stone, hammer. And then we're going to also make a lumber axe while I'm here as well. So let's just put a stone lumber axe together. We don't really care really too much what this is made of. There we go. So again, stone, wood, lumber axe, and both of those tools will help while mining. So I'm just going to put them away. And then we will head on with just getting this parchment made. So over we go. And put this in here. I did go out for another trip to that rock crystal mine, so I've got more rock crystals, which is very, very good idea. Yep, so north and south, or the equivalent of north and south for this. So 1 and 2. Then we want 4 aquamarines. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I'd already made this stuff. Maybe I haven't. Parchment in the middle and gold either side. Then we're just going to need my book, if I can retrieve it before things try to stomp me. There we go. Is that not going to work? Or is it shift right click? I always forget. Shift right click. There we go. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Constellation paper, and we got loads of advancements because I've been doing other stuff, so we got a bunch of different things that we can do now. Well, right, so let's get on with looking at those. We got the Evocio constellation paper, so if I just put this Necronomicon back for a second, and you can go there, you'll recharge. What we can do is put that in the back of our astral tome. So if we sneak right click, and we can put the stuff in here, so it's like a little container as well as everything else, which is cool. And then let's go head on to the rest of the advancements. Oh, well, I nearly made it. This wall's getting too high to jump. The rest of the advancements. And as you can see, I've completed more of the building now. We've got plenty of stuff going on in here. I've moved all of the stuff that was in my my house, which was just right there, over into here, into just these crates for now. We're probably going to go into storage drawers fairly soon. I've made a few of those. They're relatively straightforward to make. You now just make a trim and then this framed drawer, combine them both in this table, and you'll get the proper framed drawers. Whoa, oh, that sounds like my that sounds like my Necronomicon recharging. Okay, so what is it now telling us to do? It's telling us to go to find the Twilight Forest. Surround 2x2 hole with plants, saplings, or flowers. Flowers it is usually. And throw an Astral Sorcery Star Metal ingot into the water. Now, I went and got more Star Metal stuff. Where are you? I know I have you in here somewhere. Where did you go? Did I put it in ores? Ah, there we go. So Stardust. Now that isn't the same thing as Star Metal. Stardust, however, only comes when you mine out the surface samples, not necessarily when you go down to the rock crystal or where you get rock crystal. So The only time I've ever got these is from the surface samples, and there's very, very few of them. So yeah, I don't want to use any of that up. So what do we actually do or need to get star metal? Star metal comes from star metal ore. It's pretty much the only place it's telling us. So we got to do starlight transmutation to be able to do that. Okay, now we can... I don't want to do this. Use up 2 stardust to make a single piece of star metal ore. I'd rather not, to be fair. What's the other option? Well, we can make a lens, and that will let us make iron ore into star metal ore. But how are we going to get iron ore? Oh no, we can't make iron ore. Right. Okay, so that means we are going to have to use up 2 stardust and a piece of iron, some illumination powder, some nocturnal powder. These are really nice light sources, so we probably want them anyway. So that's glass shards from pile of sand, from regular sand. Okay. Aquamarine, gunpowder we already have. Yeah, so we just need lots and lots of, bits of glass. Okay. I'm going to go and get those together, and then, oh, I hate that we have to use 2 of these. So terrible to find them. But I have no other option at the moment, so we're going to have to go and find more if we're going to need more in future. So I'm going to go and set that up over at our altar. And for the dark version, this is why we're going to need to find lapis, which I haven't actually found yet. And I've been all over the place, so I'm not quite sure what lapis surface samples are going to be like. I don't know whether we need to go in a certain direction, so I'm going to need to explore first, and then we'll go and set up near the altar. And 1 trip to find lapis later, we've got some available. I've got 35 of it, not that we should need that many. So let's head over towards our altar. I've enclosed it a little bit. Got just a bit of a fence around it just so that things don't intrude if we have to do this at night, which is unknown for the moment. Let's give it a go. So what do we actually need? We need the first bit. We need the illumination powder. So that's piles of sand, aquamarine, and gunpowder. Seems straightforward. So gunpowder, aquamarine, 4 piles of sand, and then 4 pieces of glass, I think. Okay, and I think I've left the wand over here. I have. Will you look? Sounds like it. Yep. Weird effect because I've got shaders on. But that should turn into illumination powder. And that's a light source, so you can just click it anywhere you like, and it's an alternative to torches that doesn't show up as a torch on the wall, so that's kind of magical. It's kind of in theme for this particular mod pack. The other one we can get, I think, that does that is from Blood Magic, the Blood Lamp sigil, but we're not there yet, so we've got to do this bit first. Let's just eat. And there we have our illumination powder. I guess we can put some down. Yeah, we have some extra, I think. So 2, 3, and 4. Okay, alternative torches. We can get rid of it later if you want to. What do we actually need? Oh, I'm probably going to need more of that now, aren't I? Let's see how much. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. In any case, we can make this part at least, and then I will go and make more off camera if I need to. So, nocturnal powder in the luminous crafting table, which you've already got the upgrade for. So that is just 1 of these in the center, 2 coal either side, black dye powder, and then lapis. And that's showing we need a little bit more, I think. So let's just give it a try anyway with the wand. Yep, it's not going to work. Okay, so we're going to need a little bit more, well, this to charge up a little bit more, I think, which means we may need to wait later in the day. Now, the other way to get more starlight into this thing is to raise it up. We're currently, around level 70 or so. And if you get above level 120 all the way up there with this whole setup, then you can get quite a bit more. I'm not going to do that just yet, but I may well do it later. I'll see. Let me go and get some more materials. Did we need any more materials? Did I bring extra? Let me just check. So glass around the outside. Piles of sand. Aquamarine, gunpowder. Yeah, I did bring extra. And oh, is there a witch around somewhere? Sounds like a witch. Let me just get you crafted. There we go. Extra lights. Where's the witch? Well, I don't see one. It just sounded like, was it me dropping glass? Anyway, I'm going to get this crafted and then we're going to have to wait till a little bit darker, I think, to get the rest crafted. But that should be straightforward. And we'll come back to make the star metal ingot. Okay, it's now a little bit darker. Let's just grab our resonating wand and we can start you up. Good, everything's started. It was this battery breaking, which was causing the glass sound. It wasn't a witch. That is fine by me. So let's put the nocturnal around the outside. We want the stone in the middle. We want 2 painful stardust, one above the other. What's the other bits and pieces? Just the 4 illumination powder. There we go. Does that mean we have enough? No? Where's the line? Or am I missing something? I could be missing something. That's iron cluster in the middle. There we go. Okay, we have to get all the way up to there. I'm not sure if we're going to do it in this location. That's going to be interesting. Let's have to wait until, I don't know, maybe midnight for that. And that's a bit of a problem because it's not growing anymore, even at night. So I guess I'm going to have to move this maybe up. And here we are, much higher in the sky now. Yeah, there's the ground. And you can't even see a shadow anymore. But we have, wow, really light well. We've got our nice light sources. And we've got the Starlight crafting altar, which has got more than enough to do the crafting. We are at Y level 122. Anything above 120 is fine. Let's grab a resonating wand. And now it should work. Yeah, cool. So this should give us our first star metal ingot, which we can then use to get to the Twilight Forest. But why go to just 1 new dimension in an episode when you can go to 2? So here's our star metal ingot. Comes straight out of our smeltery. I've got it set up inside here in case you didn't see. So we're also going to get some black quartz, and let's just grab this. I'm not sure how good our tools are going to be where we're going to be going, so I thought I'd better just stock up on those tools. We don't need bones. And let's just get rid of the miscellaneous bits and pieces. That should be good. Let's put away our hammer. We definitely need to put away our food, that much is for certain. There's 2 dimensions we need to go to this episode. One is called the Betweenlands. Let's just get rid of my food, mostly. And the other one is the Twilight Forest. So let's get started with those, shall we? Put this away, get rid of that stone. I'm going to have to build a way to get back up to that altar again. I'm not going to be able to do that for a while. That's fine. And in fact, let's just put the sand in here as well, and then mob drops. Okay. And charcoal. Fuel. I've got a few torches, not sure how well they're going to last, but I do also have some totem torches as well, so just in case. And I think we're pretty much ready. Yeah. Alright, so which one should we go to first? Well, let's build the Betweenlands one first. I'm not going to put it right next to the base, just because I need some expansion, and it is not exactly a small portal. We want to... may not want to build it there either. Let's just find a blank space. Let's say here, for instance, and pop down an oak sapling. And now we can use our swamp talisman. Remember the thing we got from the druids last episode? Hit him when that happens. And we have a tree portal. So, yeah. See what I mean about not putting in your base? I'm not quite sure what effect it would have, but probably not a good one. In any case, we have a portal now that'll take us to the Betweenlands. While we're at it, I guess we can also do the other portal. So let's just put that away and then go and do the expensive part, the star metal ingot. we can go and put this in a pool I prepared earlier. Here it is. So surround 2 by 2, fill it with water. Remember, you need to fill all 4 spaces with water because it's not infinite. At the moment, you can't just put opposite sides. I did that earlier when I tried to put it in the base. I tried to put a couple of alternates to get an infinite water source. Nope, that's not going to work. Not in my base anyway. And surround it with flowers. And then, throw it in. And Twilight Forest. Okay, so that's another portal. And let me actually just go and eat this food. I could do with something that gives me lots of saturation, but that will have to do for now, because anything we take into the Betweenlands will, well, not do too well. Let's have a look at our advancements. Down here now you'll see it gives us a couple of options. We're going to need a Carmenite reactor to create a first engine, so locate that in the Urgas Tower in the Twilight Forest, or by crafting. And the main quest is find a piston in the Urgas Tower, or craft it. So if you want to craft a piston, this needs octene ingots. Octene comes from octene ore in the Betweenlands. Yeah. So we have to go either to the Betweenlands or to the Twilight Forest, or indeed both. Why not try both? Twilight Forest, well, we need to craft a map once we get over there. You've probably already played that yourself. I think it's like a raven or a crow, something like that. Some berries and something I forget the name of. But let's go have a look at the Betweenlands first. I shouldn't be jumping around like this, should I? Let's go and see what we can find. And cue lag while while the thing generates. An achievement made. Advancement made. Dank world indeed. Okay. And outside we have what is essentially a swamp world, or seems very much like it. So we're going to want to go and explore that a little bit and find some resources. Now, well, our tools should be bad, but I'm using Tinker's tools. They may actually be okay, but normally we'd need to go and craft stuff that's over here. And there's something heading towards me. What are you? What are you? Swamp hag? Okay, that's not doing a lot of damage. How about you? Ah, much better. This is a flint mattock from Tinker's Construct. You will do well, and you're stuck in the tree, so I will absolutely not abuse that game mechanic for my own benefit. And, well, we've got a few resources, some slimy bone. Alright, I'm going to go and gather some more stuff and fight some more of these guys. And we'll come back once I find a home over here, because we're going to have to... well, first of all, what I should probably do is set my home point. Can we set it in here? I can only sleep at night, yes. But how do I change my home point again? Can never remember how to do it. Right click to toggle spawn point off. Ah, set spawn point. Will it set me now? Yes. Good. Okay, so I should be able to come back here if we need to. I'm off to explore a bit and hopefully get some food over here. Okay, so this tree that I'm stood inside, this one, I've got a couple right next to where we come in, and right there. There's actually 3 of them. And this is what we're actually going to need for the first resource. We are going to need to gather some of this stuff. And it's really slow with this tool. It's obviously not the best tool for being over here, but it does let us get started. And we're going to take some of this weedwood back with us and then go and craft it up into some planks and then into sticks. I think we can make sticks. We're actually trying to craft this weedwood sword. That's what the advancement wants. So the sticks we can get through the chopping block from planks. So no real problem. Nothing like the overworld where we have to get sticks by a slightly unusual method. How many have I got? 18. That should be enough. Back over to the base. Okay, so we're back over here. And by the way, don't don't use regular torches. You do get advancement for it, but yeah, if you put a regular torch down, it just turns into a damn torch. But these ones work fine, so you can just craft them. Yeah, so we're back at the base, and now if I press L, we got a whole lot more tabs. I only had age 1, age 2, I want to say adventurer before. Now oh no, we had that one as well. But now we have adventurer, craftsman, weedwood crafting table, okay, farmer, fighter, herbalist, miner. I think these are all to do with the other between lands dimension, and survivalist. And there's that dim-witted advancement that I just got. Fair enough. And yeah, survivalist requires me to consume rotten food. So if I take rotten food over there, that'll be quite straightforward. Yeah, so we need to get Octine at some point. We also then have the Twilight Forest. So we should get, there we go. That's the feather, obviously. Eat all of the food exclusive to the Twilight Forest. Seems a little odd that we have to go and eat all the food. Defeat Redcap Goblin, a small hollow hill. Small hollow hills, you need a lot of torches for those. They are quite cool, but there's so many spawners in them that it's fun-ish. And a medium hollow hill as well. And then craft the magic map. So Raven's Feather, Glowstone Dust, and Torchbearer. It's the Glowstone Dust that I've forgotten about. That's fine. We can go and do that. Before we do that, though, why don't we go and see if we can craft up some better tools for the Between Lands. I need the saw, don't I? I assume I need the saw. Well, we'll see very shortly. Weedwood log. Let's see what you do. Okay, what do we get? We got weedwood planks, good. And if you put planks back through, do we get anything? I thought that was the recipe. Or is it only in the chopping block? It's only in the chopping block, okay. So, can we take regular weedwood through here as well? Looks like we can. And we get more planks. Okay. And is it just regular planks for a crafting table? Yes, and we get that advancement. Okay, all over again. Because it is a whole separate tree. I think it is optional, but we do have to get some bits and pieces of it. So that will be that. So I'm just going to take 16 planks here and find our chopping horse and put those in there. Away he'll go. And we should then be able to make, presumably, weedwood planks and weedwood stick. Gets us a weedwood sword. Ooh, and there are different gems to upgrade it. All the stats seem exactly the same. Presumably there's some other purpose to that, but we'll get to that soon. There we go. And weedwood is the advancement. We can then go and craft that. Maybe only in a weedwood crafting table? Or in a regular one. Will you work? You will. Okay, there's our weedwood sword. Serious business and the Between Lands. So we've got the tools that we are being asked to create, and they're mainly for defense. So, you know, obviously it will deal some damage, but because we've got that flint mattock, or the stone flint, what is it? Bone flint mattock? Yeah, that's already pretty good damage anyway. I should just repair that with just some bone, so we can just grab some mod drops, and we can go through here. I did make a tool forge, not just a tool station, so I can make hammers, etc. And we can just put a couple in there and repair it just fine with bone, which is quite cheap and straightforward to get. Okay, I guess it's time for me to go. I'm just going to put that sword away. I don't really need that one. I'm not going to need the torches for now, nor the damp torches or slimy bones. But I will take the rest of the weedwood stuff back over because we're going to want to create more stuff over there. In fact, let me just put them away for a second while we go to our other destination. Swamp dirt we don't need. Sawdust, I'll go and sort this out later. I will take the torches with me this time. And we got some food. Yeah, so I can grab some other food. What's our nutrition like? We need the flatbread. Well, it looks more like a biscuit. We'll just use this for now. Time to head over into the Twilight Forest. Up. And here we are, next to a pool, and I guess we do have our existing map. Hopefully. Yep, there we are. Let's zoom in and mark this place as home, I want to say. So, home. And can we even sleep here? We can. That should set our spawn point, just in case, you know, because the Twilight Forest is full of bosses and bad things that want to hurt us. But it is also full of what looks like copper. Copper. Okay, so I'm now off to find some bits and pieces. We're going to need the magic map. And there's zombies already. So a magic map is usually not too hard to find. Let's go and see what we can do. Ooh, firefly. Yeah, I think I've got a firefly jar somewhere that I found. That might be useful to get. Canopy tree wood. Can we see any torch berries? They're normally in caves. So I may have to look around for some caves and see what we can find before we go exploring much further. And also a raven. Let me go and... Ooh, what are you? Oh, lots of friends. Time for me to fight. Back in a minute. Okay, and right next to where we came in, it's just over through those trees, is a maze. Which is amazing. No, I can't use that joke ever again. And there is a raven, I think. Yeah, so let's hit this with our mattock and see how much damage we do. Enough, it seems. Okay, so we have 2 raven's feathers. Now we just need the glowberries. Let's just go and check, see if there's any in here. There should be obvious if there is. Oh, Jesus. No. Maybe not. I will go and find them somewhere else. Yeah, somewhere else. And here's our second item. So these are the torchberry plants, I think. Yep, there's one. And let's get another one just so we got a spare. And that means I think we have all the ingredients. We've got a firefly. Hopefully that will actually be the... What's the magic map? Magic map focus? Yeah, it is a firefly. Normally used to it being glowstone, but we don't have glowstone. We have got nowhere near the nether just yet. Where's the raven's feather? There we are. Magic map focus. And I need to throw something away. I don't want to throw anything away. Cobblestone. There we go. With fire it right. And what then do we need for the magic map? Papyrus paper. Just paper. Okay, let's head back over and craft that up. And paper's quite straightforward. We need some glue. We can get that from our cauldron. And we need our wooden basin again. So 3 sawdust, 1 glue, and some water. And that should get us pulp, I think. Well, either that or a sticky mess if I remembered what the recipe was. Pulp, and then we can just dry the pulp out. So we're going to need 8 of that, so I'm going to go ahead and make that. And the last few pulp dry up, so we can grab those and make it into our map. So let's put this around here, put this here, and put this here. Don't put it in your hand just yet. And we need to head back to the... Whoops. Back to the forest. Hup. And then once we're here, we should be able to use the magic map, which will show us a route. Oh. Yeah, that's just an effect. Good. I was thinking this isn't so much Twilight as deep black. Yeah, so we can then use it here. And we can bring that up. There we go. I can see for miles. And we can use this to find various different bosses. So I think that's the Lich right there. We're going to want to do a bunch of different ones. I guess we should head that way and see if we can actually fight the Hydra. I think that's the Hydra icon anyway. I've cleaned out my inventory. Not sure how well this is going to go. Oh, it's cobblestone I threw away earlier. And yeah, let's just give it a try. We'll clean up the episode, and hopefully I don't die over here. Let's just head over. You will also find lapis lazuli blocks over here on top of columns in various parts of the Twilight Forest. But of course, you needed lapis to get here anyway, so it's just a sort of payback for that. Oh, and here we are, hopefully. This looks sort of like where we need to go. And I've got an iron short bow. I'm not sure how well this is going to work. Otherwise, I've got a mattock and I've got to hit it on the way past. Assuming this is indeed the Naga place. Oh, looks like it is. Do we have an entrance? Better ease up. Yeah, let's see if we can find an entrance somewhere along here. Or I could just dig in, assuming it lets me in. Is there actually no entrance to this thing? Do I just dig in? It's been a long, long time and it didn't look like this when I originally went in there. Okay, guess not. All right, are we going in then? Oh. I need to eat again. Why do I need to eat again this quickly? Something running around this flat. Oh, that's not good. And I'll move around. Oh, jeez. Ow. That's not good. Ow. Yeah. Well, I hit it and it did a tiny amount of damage. That is not good. Here, Naga. Oh. Right. Time for me to fight this off for a while. Back in a moment. Go away. Go away. Go away. And much chopping later, we get the Naga. Well, still takes out a fair bit of damage. Unfortunately, he's also taken out my bronze leggings. But we get him right the way down, or her right the way down. And one more hit. And we got the Naga. And we get a Naga trophy, some Naga scales, and an epic shader grab bag. Okay, so Naga scales. It did ask us to make some armor, but we're going to be doing probably that next episode. Let's just have a look at Naga scale. How many of those do we need? For the tunic, we need 8 plus 7, so 15, and we get 8. Well, we can make the tunic, which it broke. So, yeah, there is that. I'm going to need to make some more wilder pelt boots fairly soon. And, of course, another helmet. But we have the first boss down. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I want to mark this place. Where are you? And I'm over here somewhere. That's just complete random chance. And extremely lucky. Rock crystal. Remember how we spent the, let's just grab you. Remember we spent 2 of these? Well, we get 1 back. Ooh. Aha. I feel so much better now. We got 2 back. And indeed, we can come back here for some rock crystal ore if we need to. Is there any more of that around? No, that's a shame. It's a shame. But, you know, we've got everything we need. So, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. We've got 1 boss down. We've got the Lich to go and some more stuff to go. In between the episodes, I'm going to go and do some more of the minor advancements. I don't have to do everything on camera because a lot of them are, they're not, let's just say they're not the most exciting content in the world. However, watching me almost get obliterated by a Naga, well, you know, you gotta take what you can. All right, so I will see you next episode. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share as normal if you like the episode. If I remember where my bed is, yeah, well, my portal is. And next, yeah, watch where you're going, Gray. It's fine. Next time we will come back and perhaps do some more Twilight content, or I will show you what I've been up to in the Betweenlands, which will just involve me crafting lots of stuff. You're starting from scratch over there, so you've got to do a fair bit of stuff. Okay, as always, guys, thanks for watching.